Nepal is a country in South Asia which is famous for its beautiful natural scenery, especially because most of its territory is in the Himalayas. The capital city of Nepal is Kathmandu, which is also the largest city in the country. Kathmandu is famous for its rich cultural and historical architecture and beautiful Hindu and Buddhist temples. The official language in Nepal is Nepali or Nepali. In addition, there are also many regional languages and dialects spoken in the country. Mount Everest, Nepal is the highest peak in the world. Mount Everest is on the border of Nepal and Tibet, China, become the main attraction for mountain climbers from all over the world. Gurkha Empire of Gurkha soldiers. Originally from the mountainous regions of Nepal, it is known for its bravery and combat skills. They have been part of the British Armed Forces since the early 19th century and are highly respected troops. Lumbini Holy Place, a city in South Nepal, regarded as the birthplace of Siddhartha Gautama, the founder of Buddhism. It is one of the most important sacred sites in Buddhism and is a pilgrimage destination for millions of people every year. This country has a very high biodiversity. Tropical rainforests in the Terai of the Himalayas, which are rich in endemic flora and fauna, as well as extensive national parks, all of which make Nepal a paradise for nature enthusiasts. Kumaris. Goddess Durga, living in Nepal, has a unique tradition involving kumari. Kumari is a little girl who is considered an incarnation. To become a kumari goddess, there is a selection ritual. This ritual is carried out by religious leaders in Nepal to find out which one girl is chosen to be appointed as Jaye Kumari. In this ritual, religious leaders will make an assessment based on 32 human physical perfections. She lives in the Kumari shrine and is considered a symbol of good luck. Monarchy became a republic. Previously Nepal was a monarchy, but in 2008 the monarchy was abolished and Nepal became a republic. Since then Nepal has adopted a system of democratic government and elections to select its political leaders. Festivals and traditions. Nepal has many unique festivals and traditions. One of the most famous festivals is the Design, which celebrates the triumph of good over evil. Other festivals include Tihar, Lamp Festival, Holi, Color Festival, and Jatra Biscuits. Everest Base Camp Trek. Nepal is a popular destination for mountain climbers and adventurers. The Everest Base Camp Trek is one of the most famous hiking trips in the world. This trip offers stunning views as well as an opportunity to interact with the locals and learn about their culture. Besides the general facts about Nepal, there are a few things that are considered unusual or unique to the country. Here are some examples. Festival of the Dead in Nepal. Nepalese celebrate Gai Jatra or Cow Festival, which is a mix of mourning and celebration, symbolizing Nepali culture in sorrow and laughter. This festival is mostly celebrated by the newer community in the Kathmandu Valley to remember their family members who died in the past year. Wear funny costumes and participate in processions by parading oxen or people dressed as oxen. The aim is to comfort those who are grieving and fight grief with laughter. Tree Festival. In some areas of Nepal there is a unique tradition known as the Property Jatera or Tree Festival. This festival is held during the rice planting season, where people wear traditional costumes and participate in the procession of spreading rice seeds in the field. The procession is accompanied by traditional music and dance. The goal is to invoke fertility for the land and support farmers. Birth. In some communities in Nepal, especially in rural areas, there is still a unique tradition called Jodi or birth in a cage. When a woman is in labor, she and her family are isolated in a simple cage or small hut for several days. This is done to protect the mother and baby from possible contamination or interference by evil spirits during the birth process. Traditional tattoo art. Among certain tribes in Nepal, such as the Put tribe in the Terai region, there is a unique traditional tattoo tradition. These tattoos are made using techniques that have been passed down for generations and have special symbols and motifs that represent their ethnic identity and cultural beliefs. Matrilineal society. In some communities in Nepal, such as the Mustahar community in remote areas, there is an unusual social practice whereby lineage and inheritance is passed through the maternal or matrilineal route. This meant that descent and inheritance would be determined by the mother's line. not the father's line as in the more common patrilineal system. Protection of sacred animals. In Nepal, certain animals are considered sacred and legally protected. One example is the ox, which is considered a symbol of life and fertility. In Hindu culture, killing an ox is considered a serious sin. Therefore, oxen are free to roam the streets and can even enter houses without being chased out. Sky burial. In some communities in Nepal, especially in hard-to-reach mountainous areas, there is an unusual tradition of sky burial. Instead of burying the bodies are considered as food for vultures such as eagles or Gipper barbatos give barbu. The body is placed on the roof or hilltop as a sign of final respect. These are just a few examples of things that are considered unusual or unique in Nepal. This country is rich in culture, traditions and beliefs that differ in each community. Nepal has a variety of unique foods that reflect the country's rich cultural and culinary heritage. Here are some famous Nepalese specialties. Dal bhat, the staple food of Nepalese, consisting of rice, bhat, and lentil soup, dal, served with various side dishes. The most common side dishes include curried vegetables called tarkari, spicy chutney, crispy flatbread called papadamu, pickles, stir-fried green vegetables, sliced tomatoes, cucumbers and onions. Dal bhat is considered a signature vegetarian dish, although it can also be served with meat and fish. Nepal is an attractive tourist destination, rich cultural life and mountain climbing adventures. Here are some popular tourist destinations in Nepal. Kathmandu. Kathmandu is the capital city of Nepal, a city that combines rich history of art and spirituality. Here you can visit the sacred Pashupatinath temple, which is also known as the Monkey Temple, with beautiful ancient architecture and the famous Bhutana Stupa. Lumbini. Lumbini is the birthplace of Siddhartha Gautama, the founder of Buddhism. This site has the territory which is the birthplace of the Asoka Bila monument and is associated with other lives. Lumbini is an important historical destination for Buddhists. Pokhara. Pokhara is the city after the lake, and is surrounded by views of Mount Annapurna and Daulas in close distance. Tourists often use Pokhara as a starting point for trekking to Annapurna Base Camp, or you can also enjoy activities such as boats and paragliding on Lake Kewa. Sagarmatha National Park is one of the top tourist destinations in Nepal. This park is located in the Mount Everest region and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can enjoy stunning mountain views and explore the rich natural life of the Himalayan mountains.